Hey guys, so here is this little get ready with me for a holiday party. So I just started with some transition colors from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I did it on the inner and outer corner and just kind of sloppily kind of just blended it. I wanted the whole eye look to be smoky but still soft. So I went in with this like chocolatey brown. There's not really like a chocolatey brown in the Jaclyn palette, so I went in with the one in the Mario palette, and I feel like it goes really well with the other transition colors. I wanted to keep it really warm and not too dark but not too light, so that's why I used blending brushes for this whole entire eye look. I didn't pack on any of the brown like with a flat shader brush or anything like that, and I really like how it comes out nice and soft but still smoky. So I went in with the L'Oreal gel liner. I think it's like the 18-hour one with a little angled brush. I love how black this liner is. Gel liner is just my favorite. I forgot how much I love it. And then I just clean it up with some concealer under there. And then I went in with the Stila Kitten Karma glitter. I was going to just line it like this, but you'll see later on that I end up putting more glitter. And I use this little brush just because the dofa applicator is like way too wide for me to get like a straight, kind of thin line like I needed to get. So I ended up using that little brush and just dipping it in. It was pretty easy, even though I don't really like using brushes to apply this glitter. It works way better right off of the applicator that it comes with. But anyways, I am going to pop on some lashes. These are, I cannot remember what these are. I've been doing so many looks lately that I cannot remember which ones these are, but they will be in the bottom bar. And then we're going to move on to the face. I've been using the Fenty Smoothing Primer, and then I go in with my tried and true little Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer. This is like more of a silicone type primer to fill in fine lines and pores. I love this stuff. And then I'm going to go in with two different foundations. I go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, and then I dot on some of the Too Faced Born This Way just for a more like satiny finish, since one is like a glowy foundation and one is more matte. So I use a beauty blender to just bounce this all over my face. I feel like the color came out really well too, because one's a little too light for me, one's a little too dark or like yellowy, I would say. So after I finish this, I'm going to go in with some concealer. I've been using Tarte Shape Tape in light medium, and then I mix it with a little bit of light sand right underneath. My perfect shade is light neutral, but I like am totally out of light neutral, so I've just been mixing these two, and I just put it in all the regular places and go in with a beauty blender as well. I've been back on the beauty blender game. I don't know why, but I just love how my makeup's been turning out lately using a beauty blender. I was on brushes for a while, but it's nice to just go back and forth. You got options, got all that stuff. You don't have it all for nothing. So I've been definitely using these. And then after that, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Matchstick in Mocha. I cannot do my makeup without this thing. Like, my contour just does not look the same. It just looks so much better with this underneath it. And I'm using the same little brush that I use for Morphe. It's from the Gunmetal collection. I'll also list that brush below because I just love this for cream contour. It's so small and fits perfect in the little hollows of your cheek right there, and it just blends super easy. So if you're new to cream contouring, you'd probably love this brush because it just makes it so much easier for you. So after this, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of nose contouring. I feel like I'm terrible at nose contouring, but I do it anyways. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I don't feel like it makes a huge difference. I just feel like it evens out the color on the center of my face. But I lost a clip of where I put some powder under my eyes and all that stuff, but it was just the Dermablend Original Setting Powder, and then I just wiped it off like right after. I don't bake for too long. And then I went in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer just to kind of set my bronzer in my contour area and around my forehead. And then I've been using the NYX Nutmeg Blush for the past few weeks, and I just cannot use any other blush. I am just obsessed with this blush. I've had it forever. It's so dingy and dirty. I need to buy a new one, but it's bomb. And then this is me out of focus. Yeah, I'm a mess. just putting on a little more glitter, a little higher on my lid, nothing too crazy, and I just left it lined at the flick of the, the little liner over there. I didn't really mess with that. And then I just kind of put some browns in my lash line, lower lash line, just to kind of even it out, put a little highlight in my inner corner and brow bone, and it's just the highlights from the highlighting shades from the Jaclyn palette. And then I went in with Cabaret by NYX to line my lips, and I used this Huda Beauty liquid lipstick. I've never used Huda's liquid lipsticks before, but I really love this color for specifically for this night that I was going to go to my husband's work company like party, Christmas party. So I love that it wasn't like red, but it wasn't like too dark and burgundy, so I love that. I'll leave the name of it below. I can't remember. It's a new product, so I haven't I don't even know. I don't even think I know the name really. But I ended up doing 2 layers just because it was really thin, but it stayed on really well. So I didn't mind having to do 2 layers just because you'll see that you can see like underneath, even though I put a lip liner. So I did 2 layers. I kind of let it dry completely, like the first layer, and then I did the second one to give it like the true color. And after that, I just did some setting sprays to my husband creeping in the back, but I didn't get those clips on camera. But then I did my hair, just some waves, and put on my dress, and I was good to go. I feel like my lip color matched my dress perfectly. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!